Hey guys, welcome back to Cosmic Talks with your one and only Venus, Goddess of Love. This is now episode 7, and today's topic is going to be about opinions. Like, when do opinions matter? How about that? Also, stick around for a small meditation at the end of this video. Opinions are views or judgments of others about something that isn't based on facts or knowledge on the actual subject or principle. Sometimes opinions of others can be based on facts, but of course, like most things, some facts are not 100% valid. I'm sure you all know that expression that we all say, opinions. They're like assholes. Everyone's got one, right? With that said, opinions of others should be taken with a grain of salt. Then there are times when our sense of judgment is completely off about a certain situation. So if you ask for an opinion, take what you want from that opinion. See, when we tell people about our story in any kind of situation, they sometimes won't fully comprehend the story unless they walked in your shoes. But, sometimes you leave out important key factors of the story. Plus, people don't need to know every little detail about your life. And if you do wind up telling people, make sure you tell your story to the ones who actually care. And be aware that any opinion that you get, it can actually, sometimes be a bit uncomfortable. What I mean by uncomfortable is that you let this, voice or their voice replay in your mind, and you're just sitting with it. And as you're sitting with it, you're just reevaluating your life. And if you end up doing that, right, weigh out the pros and cons. And from there, you'll figure out the solution. I'll say an example. People tell me all the time to move out of my house, but I don't want to because the career I picked exists in New York City. And it's really expensive to live in New York. With my kind of pay, how can I afford a life of adventures or a specific stature I like to fulfill, let alone afford health insurance and all these other bills and expenses I have to pay, even though I'm living at home? It's really expensive. Life is really expensive, but I'm not going to sit here and slave my life away at work just so that I don't live my life whenever I can. I mean, life is meant to be lived, right? So if I can live at home and still do what I need to do, then that's the life that I want to live. So basically, this is my life. I don't let their opinions affect me. Also, my parents are my everything, and I enjoy being home with them. I don't mind helping them when they need me, etc. So, and then there was another person that stated I need to learn to live a life on my own and be an adult. Meanwhile, I am an adult already by taking care of my own needs at home. Sure, my parents provide shelter, but I pay for everything else. I will leave whenever I make a better pay and feel financially safe. And, everyone's always going to take a jab at you and make you feel like you're living your life wrong. And for that, I don't think anyone should ever overstep with any opinions about how to live your life, especially if the person is happy with where they're at in their life. So don't let other opinions faze you or make you think that you need to act on impulse by making a change now. When you're ready to make a change, do it at your own discretion. I'm going to read this short thing I wrote a couple of months ago, and it goes along the lines of, one book caught the eye of many audiences. There are many different perspectives, and it goes as follows. Some people like to judge the book by its cover. Some people like to skim through the book and base their judgment of the book off of that. Some people read the whole thing and see the beauty to this masterpiece. Some people learn to read it between the lines empathetically, imagine their life in their shoes with a sense of compassion, to be patient with the book and never gave up reading it. Some people are critics, knowing that there is proof that there is more than meets the eye and that the book needed some reviews without being too arrogant. Which kind of person are you? Are you the person that judges the book? Are you the person that skims through the book? Are you the person that reads the whole thing? Are you the person that reads between the lines and empathetically imagine living their life in their shoes with a sense of compassion? Are you the person who critiques everything and is filled with opinions? What kind of person are you? Metaphorically, I'm just explaining how different opinions can be created. Basically, whatever opinion comes your way, dissect the opinions and see what you can work from that opinion. And I'm not going to sit here and say that all opinions are bad. I'm just saying most of the times they are. Sometimes opinions help us change our course. Or sometimes it even helps you turn that light on upstairs, you know? However way you take it, don't let it deplete you or make you feel smaller or any sort of way. Because sometimes it can do that. It can. And I've been there. I've reevaluated my life a couple of times because of opinions. And then you just stand in your power and you're like, no, this is how I'm living my life. And I understand the opinions of others. I understand what they're saying. And recognizing that, sure, maybe I do need to change some things about myself, but I've already changed so much about myself that why are they even saying all these opinions when they're not perfect themselves, you know? I don't know. It's weird. Life is weird. Humans are weird. We're all weird. And we should just get used to being weird. And if you don't want to listen to their opinion, just cut off the conversation and be like, how about we talk about something else other than my life, or other than this topic, or other than this opinion? I'm tired of hearing of it. Let's talk about something else. And just remember that there is this thing called destiny. And I'm going to read a little something that I dabbled upon or in my notebook. So in our spaceships, we must blast off. Houston, we have a problem. The only problem we have are these astronauts trying to take over other people's spaceships. Stop your shit. Because who gives a shit about your coding? For the coding on my spaceship is not like yours. So here goes the eject button. Float back into the galaxy. Maybe you'll find your ship again. I saw it near Pluto, thousands of light years away. Maybe one day you'll get there. And the good thing is, you have a friend in me. So I will show you the route, but I'm keeping my space to dodge these asteroids. And if at one point you think I'm quote-unquote over-empowering you, I'll just say ego got in the way. So don't be flattered. I'm just trying to help. Because there's a reason as to why we cross paths. And you, my dear, I will always stay near. For I see the best in you. So I just wrote that a bit ago. Because friends tend to have opinions. And I try not to be opinionated. I like to give advice and not throw opinions at them. Because that's the best you can do as a friend, is just give them advice and let them know to take it at their own discretion at the end of it. and that you're not trying to change them or trying to, over empower them. Anyway, let's end with a meditation. Let's find a quiet place to sit. Close your eyes. We're going to take a few breaths in through your nose and exhale out through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Now you're going to repeat after me with your eyes closed. Inhale, not my body. Exhale, not my mind. 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 Now breathe in. Keep breathing in. Keep breathing in. And hold it. Exhale it all out. Keep breathing out all of your air. Keep breathing out. Hold it. Now breathe in. Slowly open up your eyes. And just feel, this is your life. This is your body that is just a rental, even though it's really not your body, but it's your body. It's your physical form in this world. And take charge of it, because this is your life. Who knows, maybe we'll get the chance to live it again, but not in the same body, maybe a different body, or whatever your beliefs are. Maybe it's only your one life. Who knows? Who knows what this world entails or what we are? Anyway, if you want to continue that same exact meditation, do it for 5 minutes. And if something comes up during this time, write it down and reflect on it. Sometimes when we silence our mind, we find the answers within. Anyway, have a great week, guys. I hope you set your intentions for the week. We have 2 weeks left in this wonderful 2019 year. So make it count, and see you next week. Bye. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.